Hey guys, well, we also welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a reading for the next 7 days for the Aquarius placements. So if you have Aquarius as your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node, this reading is for you. Now guys, if you're unsure about whether you have Aquarius in those placements or you just want to find out what zodiac sign you have in whichever placement, I have recently posted on the community board a link so that you get access to a free birth chart, and I've put all the information that you need to know in regards to getting to those particular answers for you on that post. So please feel free to head on over to the community board to check it out. So therefore, if you do feel inclined or wanting to watch of the other zodiac sign readings for those particular placements, there most likely will be messages in there for you for those other readings, okay? So please feel free to do that if you wish to do so. So also guys, this is a general reading, so whenever the messages come through, you know, they are not going to be kind of suited for everyone, so please don't force the messages to fit to a particular situation. If it resonates, then it's great. If it doesn't, then it's just simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, and please use your own sense of discernment with these messages. Also, this is a timeless reading, so it's whenever you come across this reading is where it's most likely to resonate, not necessarily just when I post it. So if you see this at a later date, there still could be something in here for you. So we're going to get into your reading now. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. So Angels of Love and Light, could you please have clear and concise messages for the Aquarius placements, for the current energies in regards to the next 7 days, please and thank you. Please and thank you. 2 more shuffles, then we'll cut up the deck and find out what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, 1 more. Oh, lovely. I just had a little glimpse of the 10 of Pentacles. Well, this is promising. Okay, so what's going on here? Wow, Queen of Pentacles. Yes, okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that could be significant. But yeah, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like if you have been concerned about your financial stability, your financial standing, your material status, okay, I feel like there's some sort of influx of monies here getting ready to come in for you. Now, you guys have probably been struggling in regards to your finances for a little while now. I did just see 333 on my timer, so maybe from even the past 3 years, okay, you may have just felt like you've been between a rock and a hard place, and it's like you've had little kind of bits of improvement, like you've done well, and then all of a sudden there's been a major swing, like a pendulum swing to one extreme to the other, and you've had to kind of keep moving money around. And you know, I'm hearing robbing Peter to pay Paul, okay? Potentially some of you have had issues whereby you're having to borrow money, maybe from family members or friends, or you know, you've applied for potentially a personal loan, or you know, you've been trying to just build up your savings or get extra hours at work, or doing overtime in the sense if you have of your own business or you're self-employed, you know, and there could have been issues where if you are self-employed, okay, and you have this kind of business, it's taken a while to have a solid foundation, and this could have been difficult because you may have had issues in regards to your health. And obviously if you're self-employed, okay, and you're not working because you're sick, you don't get sick pay, okay? So there could have been a lot of challenges that you've had to deal with, but I'm just getting this sense of, you know, huge improvement in regards to your career, your work life, your health, and also the sense of confidence about yourself, you know, realizing of your self-worth here, okay? I'm just hearing the price went up, okay? So maybe you're increasing your prices, or potentially you are getting more products available for people to purchase from you. I'm getting if you have something to do with an online kind of store or a shop of sorts, or you're feeling guided to do of this, but you are kind of really heavily focusing on having this strong sense of security, okay? And for some of you, you may have equated your emotional security to be related to your financial security. And this has been a tough lesson for you to learn, whereby you've needed to have that sense of detachment, that you can still have this sense of emotional fulfillment in your life, okay, and still enjoy or have joy in your life and work on you without being too overly focused on money. But this has been difficult, okay? So I feel like you've learned a lesson here. You've learned a really big lesson in regards to I'm hearing the energy of money, okay? Because that's what it is. Money is an energy. The same as everything else is energy. We're energy, okay? Yeah, so I feel that money is something that's significant for you, okay? Which is really beautiful. I'm also getting that there will be a point where you've kind of, unless you've already done it, but you may have already broken, and like I'm getting ancestral karma, okay, or a generational kind of curse in relation to, I'm hearing like lack mindset here, or sense of scarcity, like becoming more in a abundance mindset. Yeah, 717 on my timer as I say this. So there's definitely been a shift. So potentially you've been working on leveling up your vibration here, maybe doing more meditations, or I'm getting money mantras, affirmations. I'm getting the sense of listening to certain music here, frequency music or subliminals while you sleep. There's something that you're doing, or you're putting effort into, or you're changing your perspective on a more subconscious level, which is then allowing you to be more relaxed and in the flow and open, receptive. And money is now getting ready to, I'm hearing, chase you, to find you. You're allowing it into your life, okay? But there could have potentially at one point been a sense of being fearful about handling large sums of money, okay? For some reason, okay? I'm getting like predominantly there could have been the sense of being scared that if you were to come into a large sum of money, or have multiple streams of money coming into you, in whichever way that you've been kind of working for creating those avenues of flow of income, there could have been hearsay or people kind of like family members, friends, you know, saying to you, oh, well, you know, you don't know about this, or you don't know about that, or whatever. Yeah, like trying to kind of put you down in some way, like you wouldn't be able to handle the sense of money. I'm also picking up on fear of success or fear of failure could have been something significant. But also there may be people who are wanting to ask you for money, okay? Especially if you come into like a large windfall of money in some way, maybe through an inheritance here, okay? Or even if it's just through your own hard work and through whatever you've done to be able to accumulate. I'm hearing the sense of success and wealth for yourself. There may be people coming around and like, oh, you know, you owe us this and you owe us that. But I feel like it's important not to kind of, as soon as you receive it, to like give it away, you know, as soon as you get it, like keep hold of it and kind of prioritize getting the things that you need to get done for yourself, for you to feel more settled and then comfortable. And then when you have this sense of overflow and you're not going to be put in a position that's difficult, okay, or challenging for you, okay, then feel free, if you owe people, okay, from how they may have helped you in the past, do that at a later date, especially as we have Christmas coming up. If you celebrate Christmas and obviously the new year, the festive season, etc., you know, don't go mad with this new money if you get a lump sum coming in for you, or you accumulate this money, but it is coming in for you. Look at that. The sun wanted to show through with the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands, and look, the High Priestess. Some of you could be realizing that, you know, your spiritual gifts, if you feel very intuitive here, or psychic for some of you, you're getting this kind of influx of manifestations coming in for you because it's something to do with your spirituality. It could be a spiritually based business that you're working on. You may have an opportunity to travel. What else? But yeah, just keep a few things close to your chest. So if you do receive some really good news in regards to your career, your finances, your work, or what have you, don't kind of like shout it from the rooftops as soon as possible, right? Just kind of keep it to yourself for a little while and just kind of be feeling really kind of happy and content, and just keep it as something that's like kind of precious to yourself, you know, like just keep it as a secret for a little while. And then when you feel like things are, you know, you managed to pay off what you've needed to, or you've managed to kind of get what you needed to get, or what have you, then feel free, if you want to kind of help others out, do that later on. But I feel it's important now to use whatever assistance and support that you're going to be receiving, regardless of whether it's financial or not. You need to be kind of keeping that to yourself here. Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups, Judgment, and the Empress. Holy F, guys. Goodness me, we have Sagittarius, we have Taurus, we have Libra, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with the Eight of Pentacles. Do you know what it is? You are so deserving. You are so deserving of all of this beautiful energy coming in for you. This is a divine intervention here, okay? I feel like you've just now realized how special you are, okay? You've realized how special you are. You've realized of your worth, okay? And look, with the Ace of Wands, yeah, it's time to get your mojo back. With the Ace of Wands, get yourself back on track in regards to your health, okay? So if you feel like you've been kind of falling behind on certain routines or certain things and with looking after yourself, you know, pour back into you. It's time to pour back into you. You've done so much, I'm hearing, for everyone else, and you've been kind of leaving yourself behind because potentially you've just been working so much, because you've been so focused, so driven to get to a particular goal, and you haven't had much time for yourself. Well, now is the time to love and nurture on you, okay? And I actually get this strong impression that with you doing of this, you're open and receptive from the universe to have more doors of opportunity kind of opening up for you, but other people wanting to be very generous and kind of give to you as well as what else you're receiving. Goodness. Obviously with these messages, only take me feel resonates and leave the rest. Look at that. Four of Cups and the Fool flew out. Aries energy. You've been wondering when you're going to have your new beginning. You've been fantasizing, you've been daydreaming, you've been wondering, when am I just going to be able to leave of everything behind and start afresh here? With the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Some of you are really ready to move out of your hometown. As I say that, with the Knight of Swords, okay, which is like the fastest moving knight in the deck, okay. I feel that you may have been feeling a little bit tried and tested in regards to a home environment or a living situation, and you've just been like, I'm holding on in there, but I would rather be out of here. But maybe you've not had the financial backing, or, you know, in order to get to this place where you can relocate or get somewhere else, okay? So I feel like that's on the cards for you relatively soon. And I feel like I'm hearing you're going to love your new home. So some of you may be making plans about this new home or where you would like to live next. But there has been a lot of anxiety in regards to a home environment. I'm picking up on that for some of you. Some of you may live with family members, as in like parents here. You've had to move back in with your parents. You know, you may have had a strong sense of independence here in the past. And then something happened whereby you've had to move back in with them, and you know, you've had the difficulties with the finances, and you know, it worked out for a little while, like it was a bit of a safe haven, you know, at some point, and you know, you managed to do a lot of healing in that time. But I feel like you've done so much healing, and now you're just like, look, get me the F out of here. Like, I want to be moving on elsewhere, okay? You know, I don't want to feel restricted. I want this sense of liberation and freedom, and I want to kind of do things I'm hearing my own way, interestingly enough. Okay. So that may resonate for some of you, but what else can we get here for Aquarius? What's to go underneath this Ten of Cups? Ace of effing Pentacles! Yes! Look at this! Yes, bring in that dough. Love it, okay? Money. Effing brilliant. With the Justice card, it's yours. It's coming in. Balance is coming in. Libra energy, Two of Swords. You don't see this, okay? You don't see that something miraculous is about to happen with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? With the Seven of Swords, this is interesting. It's going to come through a bit left field, but it's going to allow you to have that sense of stability with the Four of Wands. Do you know what I'm picking up on? If some of you are dealing with a legal battle here, okay, or you've had to go to court or anything like that, things are working out in your favor. There could have been something sneaky that was done behind the scenes here that somebody thought that they would be able to kind of put past you, and that you wouldn't notice or that you wouldn't find out. But the universe has other ideas, and some sort of important information is going to be relayed to you, okay? There could actually, for some of you, be an inheritance, okay, that was meant to be given to you a very long time ago. Maybe even from childhood, if a family member had passed away or a family friend or something like this, and you were meant to receive some sort of monies, and then you didn't receive them. You never caught wind of it. You had no idea, because there's potentially been some sort of busybody in the mix, okay, who wanted to make sure that you never received of this, and they may have tried to take it for themselves, or they did actually take it for themselves. I'm hearing they're going to have to pay back, okay, with interest if they did do of this. Like, karma is coming back around, and they're going to have to pay off a karmic debt here, okay? And I feel like that's also another way whereby you're going to be so surprised that you're like, oh my gosh, I had no idea that I was meant to be receiving of this. This is going to allow you to make big moves in your life here, okay? I'm also picking up on, for some of you, yeah, do you know what it is? Somebody felt very, very smug because they felt like they got away with something for a very long time. They think that something is not going to come out into the open. So some of you could be dealing with someone in close proximity, and they're just kind of laughing and smiling to themselves, because it's like they feel like they have got away with something, but they haven't. You intuitively knew that something was dodgy and that somebody was doing of something. You just had this suspicion, you had this strong gut feeling, you followed of your intuition. And you may have been asking out to the universe, kind of praying and, you know, all sorts. Kind of like, I just want to find out the truth about something. Something doesn't sit right. Something doesn't feel right. You know, some of you may have had messages and dreams where you've had these interpretations and like, gosh, I know that I don't quite know exactly what it is, but there's something big that's about to be revealed to me, and I feel like it's got something to do with money and something to do with family, what have you. But I'm also picking up on, if it's not necessarily that, then you have some sort of like spiritual inheritance coming in for you, okay, from all the work that you've done in this lifetime. And I'm hearing even in past lifetimes, like you've successfully completed some sort of task that you were meant to do in this lifetime. I'm hearing ahead of schedule, and it's like there could have been ancestors that you don't even know of, who are like watching over you on your journey. And it's like they're kind of giving you, if not necessarily like ways for you to make certain money so that you can have this sense of building a legacy and setting your kind of your generational kind of line up for life, if you know what I mean. Like, you're setting it up for life. There could be intuitive gifts, psychic gifts, new creative talents that you may have, that was something that was kind of relevant from previous ancestors that's been passed on to into you because you're responsible. You can take matter into your own hands. It's in the right hands here. You're not going to be mucking about with it. You're going to be fully utilizing whatever it is that you're going to be receiving here. And yeah, I feel that you may have been a bit concerned at one point because you tried to fit into a particular box, okay? You try to fit into a particular box and you may have thought, I need to be an expert in this particular field and I just need to start from the bottom and work my way up. Okay, that could have been something that your family had told you, or that you just heard, growing up in your life, that you just kind of got that. But you may have felt more kind of tapped in with the idea of being the jack of all trades, okay? But you had a lot of negativity in regards to that kind of saying. But you're multifaceted here. You're someone who's meant to be doing lots of different types of things and being able to bring in that sense of prosperity for yourself with all of these different things that you're able to do, because you're I'm hearing very talented at like so much here. So much. Okay, yeah, you're not meant to be rigid and stuck in doing of one thing and then that's it for the rest of your life. You're meant to be doing so much more. And I feel that, with you trying of all these different things, or giving it a go with in regards to doing of one thing, and people may have thought, oh, but you've got this unfinished, you're doing this, and it's like, well, it's not the sense that it's unfinished, but I just feel inspired to do this as of right now, and I'll get back to that. But people may have not kind of looked at things in the same way that you did, but you're getting ready to embark on being seen and heard as someone that is multifaceted, okay? And other people don't necessarily like it because it's like they've got this kind of core belief that they've had, and you just didn't feel like that's something that resonated with you, and you felt like there was something more that you could be doing. You could live your life differently compared to how everyone else preceded you, and now therefore, because you're doing of it, or you were brave enough to do of this, it's like you've proven yourself right, okay, rather than proving these others wrong, that there is another way to live life. There is other ways in doing of things, and there's nothing wrong in living the life the way that you want to, rather than having to follow, with whatever you've kind of been brought up with, and whoever, your family, how they got brought up with, if you know what I mean, okay? So this is really intriguing to me. Really intriguing. Okay, so what else wants to go underneath the Queen of Wands? Sunflowers are significant, cats are significant, crystals are significant. Okay, maybe you feel ready to change up your style, ready to change up your wardrobe. You may be feeling quite tempted, okay, to change your hair, maybe to just pamper yourself a little bit more. What else is going on? Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, because you deserve it. You've done all the work. 8 of Pentacles with the 3 of Wands. Your ships are coming in. Yeah, look at that. Your ships are coming in, and then you're on the ship. You're on the boat. Okay, so you've been waiting for certain things to come into shore here so that you can get on this boat and you can move, okay? And that's what you're doing. You're in this transitional period. You don't know how it's going to happen. You don't know when it's going to happen. You don't know where you're going to go. You don't know what's necessarily ahead of you, but you've got a really good feeling about this, okay? You've got a really good feeling that whatever you're going to be doing next, or where you're going to be going next, or whoever you're going to be dealing with next is actually going to be a lot better than whatever you've dealt with previously. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, because you're having true faith, you know, trust and faith in the universe, that things are naturally aligning up for you after some very painful times here to do with karmic cycles coming to a close in your life here, okay? And with the Ace of Wands, you're ready to take everything in your stride and go for it. Yeah, I really get that. You're manifesting so much come into your life, and this is really, really beautiful. But you've definitely had a lot of people and their kind of projections onto you about how you should be doing of things, or what you should be investing in, and who you should be investing your time with, and etc, etc. And it's just look, not being funny, but I'm kind of like putting that all to the side. Like, I'm just not necessarily being rude and ignoring of all these people's opinions. Like, you may be like, you know, thank you, I appreciate that, but you know, especially if it's unsolicited advice, you just kind of go, well, like water off a duck's back, okay? I'm gonna kind of follow my heart and do what I feel is right and best for me, regardless of what everybody else says their opinions are of me. So I'm getting that overall vibe that people kind of judge you anyway, regardless of whether you're doing something you want to do, or regardless of whether you're doing something you don't want to do. So you may as well just do what you want to do, and you're going to be judged anyway. So that's something that you may have recently learned. You're like, well, do you know what? F it. I'm going to be judged regardless. But it's my opinion of me that matters the most. So who gives a flying F about everyone else, regardless of whether they're my, you know, my mother or my father or my sister or my brother or my friend or my auntie or, you know, my grandparents or whatever else, you know? I just feel like you're stepping now true to being true to you and in this authentic state, and it looks really good on you, okay? I feel for some of you, I'm hearing unmasking. So I'm getting, maybe for some of you may resonate with neurodivergence here, okay? If I can effing say it, guys. So that could be of, I'm hearing a revelation for you. That could have been something you found out recently. And that's why things have been so difficult for you, and there may have been at one point people pleasing. I'm hearing parent pleasing for some reason, okay? But you're not doing that anymore. You're not doing that anymore. But look at this. This is really, really wonderful. I feel like the next 7 days, everything's kind of picking up speed for you. Now, just gonna, you know, let you know, okay? In regards to love, this is looking good, okay? This is looking good. If you're dealing with someone from the past, okay, you could be dealing with a strong divine counterpart, twin flame energy here. They want a second chance. They want to have a new beginning with you. They see themselves settling down with you. They are highly attracted to you. They are putting in the work so that they can bring in this new beginning with you. They want this to be brought into the physical. This person may have had regrets that they didn't do things differently in the past, and they've dealt with third-party situations, regardless of whether it's romantic or not, okay? And they're ready to turn their back on all of that. You know, they may have a few things that they're needing to clear up and sort out at this time, but their eyes are on you. You know, they are set on making their way to you. This person may want to be providing for you, looking after you, nurturing you, taking care of you. I'm hearing that you take such good care of everyone else, but who's looking after you? And this person is like, I want to be the one that's there to love and support and be of assistance to you. I'm hearing you're equal, okay? I want you to be there by my side. I want to have a family with you. I want children, if that's something that resonates here. But also there's, you know, new love coming in, okay? And they are going to feel very strongly about you as well. You know, you may know this person. already, or some of you may be traveling somewhere and then meet with this person in this area, or you could be just at long distance if you're already kind of talking to each other. This person is a hard worker, okay? I feel like this person is loyal. I feel like this person is steadfast. I feel like this person has very good intentions with you. They're very interested in dating you. They may have had difficulties with, you know, rejection in the past, okay? But I feel like they've been working through all of those things. There could be a little bit of intimidation because you're coming across as someone who's really in their power, and they may kind of put you up on a little bit of a pedestal here. But this person is like, I'm up for the challenge, okay? I'm up for the challenge. They want to kind of show to you, look, I can be a really great fit for you, okay? I know that we can be very compatible with each other, and we can have something really wonderful in the future if you be along, I'm hearing along for the ride, okay? Which is really interesting here, guys. So we have Taurus, we have Libra, we have Sagittarius. We're currently in Sagittarius season, so I feel like in this next 7 days, Sagittarius season, things are really picking up. Okay, thank goodness. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Aries though coming through, but we have water, we have earth, we have all signs pretty much, and then whatever I kind of showed to you earlier with those zodiac signs. But we have 3, we have 2s, we have 1s, 10, 10, 8s, and 4s are very significant here. You could be seeing those numbers a lot. But that's going to be the end of your reading, guys. But I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments. So thank you so much for those. I really do love reading the comments. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you can hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on any updates to do with the channel on the community board. And last but not least, thank you to my members. You guys mean a great deal to me and I'm very grateful for you. If you wish to be a member, there's a link in the description box below and all the information will be there for you in regards to that particular membership. But this has been the reading for the next 7 days for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements for Aquarius. Please feel free to check out the other zodiac signs for those placements, those other placements. If you feel inclined to do so, there could still be messages in there for you. But thank you again for being here, sending love and light your way, many blessings, and please take care. Bye guys.